tight grip, I can't fight back. I can't. They block my ear, I can hardly breathe. I am begging, but they won't release me. Give me time to grow up now, but right now I'm on the track.
So nice to meet you, actually. Really
It is a pleasure, and thank you so much for taking the time to do this, particularly on a day when you're going to be playing and you've got to do all your preparation. So let's start this off really simply, and it's this. How you doing, and has London been treating you okay so far?
Well, thank you for inviting me. And yeah, London's been great so far. So we just split up today. We arrived yesterday, slept here in I don't know, somewhere around London, and just had a little tourist tour, I would say.
Yeah?
Primrose Hill, nice view. The weather is great, and yeah, we really like it. So, and everything's fine for us. We didn't tour so much on this tour yet. It's like the 5th or 6th gig, I think. And we're doing fine, actually.
Has it been a smooth ride into the country? And I asked that only because obviously a few years ago this place decided to make it so much more difficult for bands to come and go from these shores. So has it been a smooth experience?
It definitely has. I mean, we've been here in the last, I think, 2.5 years. It's the 3rd time in the UK. And we're getting used to customs and everything around crossing the border. So for now, everything went fine. You know, we got our drummer, he's also doing our management, and now they know everything about customs, about GMR numbers and carnet, and I don't know. So yeah, it's been fine. I mean, could be better without all this, but it's, works.
Yeah, like, it's almost an area, you know, I don't want to delve too much into it because it's an argument that's been non-stop ongoing since 2016, but anybody that knows the music industry knows that we've effectively put up a load of blocks and difficulties to make it the case. Has the B word, the Brexit situation, influenced your decisions to come here more regularly?
Actually not, I would say. I mean, it's not easy, but we're also touring Switzerland, and that's kind of similar. You know, we have to do the same things because it's going outside of the EU. Yeah. And then we tour Switzerland because we're from Germany and it's just around the corner, you could say. Yeah. No, actually not. We love coming to the UK. It's been so great. I mean, it's surreal for us that we can play a headline tour here. Yeah. So fast. That's like... Yeah, that's very, very, very cool. It could be easier. I won't deny that I don't like it, or that we kind of think it could be better, but this won't stop us from coming or keep us from coming here, you know?
You're working within the limitations that have been placed ultimately. It's interesting you say that you think this headline tour has come fast. What is that? Is that because of the pandemic years and not really being able to do much? It's kind of just crept up?
Yeah, I would say so because, you know, we started right before the pandemic, had our first headline tour in Germany, very small, and then 2 years pandemic, and we wrote the album, released the album, and then everything kind of, for us, went very fast. You know, we haven't been around for such a long time, but we played so many tours that we would have never thought we would have played, you know. Last tours were big nightliner tours and coming around all over Europe and to the UK, and then even coming here for a headline tour would be something that we would have maybe expected years later, I think.
Well, spectacular that you're at this stage because this is the 6th date of this tour. This will be the 6th one, that takes you all over Europe, really. Has the tour vibes sort of set in nicely, and are you feeling kind of like in the zone? Because you know those first few dates and trying to get into the headspace.
That's a good question because I didn't think about it yet. So I have to like maybe contemplate for a little while and think. Yeah, for me I'm definitely in between this tour or within this tour already. And I mean, we don't travel with a nightliner this time. We do it with a van and hotel overnight, and that's different. But it works because our kind of route is not so. The cities are not so far away from each other. So that works for us. And it's also cool for our vibe as a crew because we are staying in the van, we hang out all the time and like talk, get to know each other. I mean, we know each other, but it's like
it's
cool
still
vibe.
bonding.
It is.
It's a different vibe to say sitting at home in Germany in a pub and chatting to then being on the road in a van.
Absolutely, and also the thing is when you go with a nightliner, you know, you step into the nightliner, sleep in there, and you wake up in the next city in the morning, or like early midday or something. And then actually you don't have that much time together that you have to spend together, I could say, you know, as a like I said, like a bonding experience. Like this van tour is really cool for us. So this tour is also something that makes it for us a social event, you know, you could say, and it's a good experience actually.
Was London tonight, Sheffield tomorrow, Glasgow on Thursday. Then that's it to the 31st of October, although that's Halloween in Nuremberg, which should be fun. That sounds like it's going to be a blast. I have to ask though, why not a few more UK dates? In fact, that's only got 3 and then you've got this big gap. It almost feels like you're planning something in those few weeks, or am I jumping to a conclusion now?
I actually don't know why it is like that, but I think it's also connected to that we actually wanted to play this tour earlier this year. You know, it was planned to be in March, remembering right. And then, you know, we didn't expect it to be that big, you know.
Right.
We sold out quite a few shows, and today it's all... The numbers I got, what people will show up today are crazy for us, you know. And so it was not like, we test the UK, you could say. It was like a test run, and next year will be definitely bigger. And
Dip your feet in, choose 3 major cities. I mean, it's the UK. You could easily spend 2 weeks here and still not visit every major city. How's it been touring with venues so far? Obviously, an excellent band and a great band to be on the road with. Yeah,
we as we don't share a nightliner, we just meet up at the venues at the venue. No, everything's been fine for us. You know, they're really, really nice, and we like them. We invited them. You know, it's been our choice. So, and they fit for us. Everything's cool. I hope that people also like the lineup. You know. Yeah. Because for us, it's it's very important that people who come here really like the whole package, you know. And I can't say anything bad, actually.
Absolutely not. They're an incredible band and a great choice, as you said, to be on the road with. What do you think of this particular place? Now, bear in mind you haven't been here long, and this has been the Underworld. And I love this venue. I've been coming here for 20 years, seeing so many different bands, and really had a bad time. What's your impressions of it so far?
Very cool, extremely cool. I mean, I like Camden. You know, this part of London. I haven't been here, but the last time we played London, I came here to just see the place, and I really, really liked it. And what I also like about it, that it's got some history, like you told me, 20 years ago, and you know, I'm in the backstage, I see stickers of While She Sleeps, Bring the Horizon, I don't know, and knowing, for me it's always cool to see who played in a venue, you know,
and to see where they are now. You mentioned While She Sleeps. It was only a couple of weeks ago they sold out the Alexandria Palace, which is an incredibly big venue. So wow. I mean, they blew up. We are fans of so many bands, and always seeing that they played the same stages as we do now is something that like gives you goosebumps. You know? I saw last year we played the same venue as Nirvana did for their first Germany tour, and it was also Slipknot played there, and they had like these posters and signatures and everything. We're gonna play there too tonight, and I mean, not for headlining but as support. But when you also do this, it's kind of it oozes memories or like history, I would say, and that gives you a really, really, really good feeling. You're following in the footsteps of, as you say, bands that have reached headliner stages of festivals, Download and Wacken and stuff like that. I've been checking out the set list. You guys have been playing so far on this tour. You know, you've got a lot of favourites, Future Palace favourites in there. You know, Defeating Gravity, Roses, Dead Inside, Wounds, and even Malthus, the new single, which is great to see. You got any surprises for London tonight? You got anything that's
we always get surprises.
Oh yeah.
We surprise each other all the time. Yeah, sure. I mean, we do stuff that we never did. On this tour, we play 4 songs that we never played live.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's called the Run Tour, so we play almost the whole album.
Of course.
I mean, people can guess or can look up which song we don't play, but we actually play almost the whole album. But we also got some gimmicks or I don't know, surprises, little things for people to enjoy. And for us, it's also very cool to experience that we got a set that people can enjoy and that they can really feel through without losing interest. I don't know how to say that, but that's a cool feeling. It's not so easy to connect our both old albums together,
of course,
because they're kind of different, I would say, but it works. And
I get what you're saying. It's not so much that it's different, it's the evolved state that Future Palace is in. Two albums that show your progression. And it's incredible to think that Run is, 16 months old tomorrow.
Really?
Tomorrow, yeah. Check the date.
July or June or something.
It feels like it just kind of came out yesterday, but there you go. Are you satisfied with the success Run has brought the Future Palace?
Absolutely. I mean, not satisfied is like something that I wouldn't even dare to say, because I'm overwhelmed by what we experienced after releasing the album, because we didn't think that it would have this kind of that people would like this album so much, you know? And really we tried new stuff, like you said, it's like an evolving process. And Malthus is also the newest single, which is not on the Run album, is also something that is even more different than Run from our last album before Escape. So I'm totally overwhelmed by everything that happened.
It's success that is more than deserved as well, because it is an incredible release. And do you feel, because I certainly get a sense that there is still a ton of momentum behind Future Palace as we end 2023, go into 2024?
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, we got many things planned and we're working so hard. I can't say what will happen.
Of course.
I mean, I can just say that things will happen. And you should keep your eyes peeled. But eyes and ears.
Yes.
But like you said, we also get the feeling we have to go with the flow, And
my expectation as a fan, as a listener, is that 2024 will be another significant year. We just have to watch this space and see what happens, right?
Exactly.
That's it. For you to come away happy tonight, what does London need to bring to this show? For you to walk away satisfied that was a damn good show?
Oh, that's interesting. For me, one thing that I really that I kind of learned during touring, heavily touring, is that I have to be satisfied with myself, actually, not so much with something that a city or people give me. But if I got a good feeling with myself, then I can deliver a good show, And I get a good feeling with myself today, so I think everything will be fine. But other than that, there's always, if I get the feeling that there's a real connection with the people, then it's more fun. That's it is like it is, But I can say that every show on this headline tour, there was this connection, and that's crazy for us. We go out there and people are so excited, and that's very cool. That also makes a really good show. And London, for me, I mean, I'm a big fan of London, so the city itself just satisfies me.
I hope we do not let you down. Okay, aside from making music with Future Palace, of course that's the major thing, what other aspects of the band do you personally find creatively satisfying?
That changes.
Yeah?
Yeah, for me it changes a lot. I mean, I read a lot. I like to take walks and take in new inspirations from everything. The thing is that really is different for me when I feel satisfied is that I got the time to contemplate within everything, you know, just sit down or walk around, just look, and it looks, or it sounds very simple, I think, but just have time to really take your time, I would say. That inspires me creatively.
You say that my mouth's open almost because that's near impossible, it seems, these days for people to be able to stop and take time. So, you know, you describe it as simple, and I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God, I wish I could stop and take time. It's one of the hardest things to do not just because you're in a city potentially, but because of how life is.
Absolutely. I mean, technology, everything, you're overexcited, I don't know,
stimulated,
enthusiastic, or I don't know how you would, yeah, exactly, by everything, you know, cell phones. I don't want to blame anybody or anything on making life harder, or something like that. It makes life easier, but it also takes away a lot of inspiration, a lot of dreaming, I would say. For me, creativity and just making your mind blank is like the hardest thing to do, but it's also is a very healthy thing, I think.
I have to ask, do you meditate?
No, I don't. I wouldn't say I meditate. I only do it when I feel not so well, you know, and that just helps me to release this kind of bad feeling I got. Maybe.
No, I get it. How does that work in conjunction to a show? So you know, leading up to going out on stage, do you have anything that you specifically do to help either calm yourself down, get your head together, that kind of thing?
It's actually music.
Yeah.
You know, we got this kind of ritual with the band that we want to instate, is that we listen to music together. It's mostly party music to get us in the mood.
Yeah.
You know, we've been touring with Electric Callboy.
Yeah.
And they are a party band, and they listen to hard techno in the backstage, and we were like, okay. I mean, they have to get in this kind of heavy party mode, and they really they live it actually, or I wouldn't say they live it, but they can really like get into this mood and deliver it. That's what I want to say. And they did it with like listening to music before a show, and we also do it now and try to get this kind of group thing together to be a band. Yeah. Because when you're on tour, somebody's there doing this, but then right before the show you get together and listen to music, and we also get the ritual that right before a gig we do this. We put our hands together and say a sentence, and then we say or woof or something, and then we're like a band, you know, and then we get together. So everything that's scattered like unites, I would say.
You mentioned, I love that you mentioned Electric Callboy, because you're not alone in the whole party music as a choice. You know, I spoke to a band, Armed for Apocalypse, who are a very heavy band, and they were listening to Andrew WK before they go out on stage as well, because it just sort of it's the vibes of that. It's in the mood.
Absolutely. I mean, what makes you feel the way you want to feel. You know, if I heard that James Hetfield of Metallica, he has this ritual where he steps into sand, like sand from an actual place where they played some special gig before every gig, to get in this kind of or bring some luck or something.
Incredible, but
everybody's got their thing. You know, I mean, there are probably people who read or listen to something, podcast, I don't know.
Everybody's got their thing, and that's yours. Okay, cool. The Underworld tonight, as we said, here tonight, of all the venues in London, it's a unique place in itself, but we are covered with unique venues. When you come back here in the future, is there a venue that you know of that you think, one day we want to play that?
O2?
It's hell yeah.
Yeah, it would be cool. I mean, they got smaller venues in there, I think.
They do, of course, the Indigo.
Indigo. We've been there last year. This year. Sorry, this year we've been there the day before the Electric Callboy show and saw Tokyo Hotel. So that was a nice venue.
It is. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
But the main I don't know what's called, but the main thing in the O2 would be also cool. But yeah, for me, electric ballroom would also be nice.
Yeah. Anything really, right?
Yeah, and the thing we played with Electric Cowboy, which was Brixton. And we wanted to play Brixton, but it was like shut down.
Oh yeah, of course.
That would also have been cool. There's so many venues, but yeah, we'll definitely return, and then we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait. But let's get tonight out of the way. It's going to be a spectacular show. Now, we do this section at the end of these in-person interviews with bands who aren't from the UK. This is going to be a little bit of a cheating because you told me beforehand, of course, that you've lived here previously. But we'll try it anyway. It is basically about London, and as you might already know, you can be from any country in the world and still be considered a Londoner. A Londoner is a state of mind. It's not where you're from. So with that in mind, I have a list of questions to see if you are a Londoner.
Okay, let's see. I mean,
we'll give it a go.
It's been quite a while, so I can't say that I will know anything, but it was.
It's a mix of very, very straightforward stuff, challenging. Who knows? We will have a go. Right, we colour code our tube lines, of course. Our tube lines are colour coded on a map. So what colour represents the central line?
Grey or orange? I don't know.
It's red. Okay, what is the London Eye?
It's like a Ferris wheel.
That's it. Yep, the big old Ferris wheel. Yeah. That's basically it. What is illegal to feed in Trafalgar Square?
Bread?
No, you would give bread to something.
Bread to pigeons.
Yeah, pigeons. It's illegal to feed pigeons. Yeah. Two of the most famous bridges in London are London Bridge and Tower Bridge. But which of those two is a suspension bridge?
Tower Bridge.
It is. Oh man, killing it. True or false? More than half of London Underground actually runs above ground.
Sorry, again.
True or false? More than half of London Underground actually runs above ground. 50-50. True or false?
2.
It is true, yeah. More than half of it does run above ground, even though it's called London Underground.
Well, I was thinking about this district line.
Like most of that as well, each end of lines. How's your Cockney rhyming slang? Is that good?
I actually heard a talk about that, but...
It's a nightmare. I'm from the city, and it's a nightmare to understand.
Wasn't there in Bridgerton or in some of the?
It might be. I'd imagine.
I was told that that they use a lot of that accent there.
Well, I'm going to ask you one then and see if you know what it is. What is Cockney rhyming slang? Lion's lair.
Lion's lair. Bedroom.
It's a chair. But hell, that's close enough because I didn't even know that. When I found out, it was like really a chair. But there you go.
Okay.
Alright, 2 major events occurred in London in the 1660s that both killed many people and also destroyed massive amounts of the city. Can you name either?
The Grand Fire?
There it is. One of them, the plague or the fire.
The plague, I'm actually a historian.
I should have waited just towards that. Oh my goodness me. Okay then, what is Big Ben?
Yeah, it's the Parliament, right? Or is it the no? It's the bell in the bell tower.
You nailed it! Oh, nobody gets that. Absolutely, it's the bell, not the because most people obviously say the clock tower.
No, it's the okay. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely, nailed it. Okay, London has a lot of stadiums, but which is the largest?
The new Arsenal one?
Nope, Wembley. It's still Wembley, still the biggest.
Okay, maybe we'll play this.
And London's diversity is something to be incredibly proud of. According to research conducted, how many different languages are spoken in the city? Take a guess.
23.
300. Over 300.
Okay, that was very bad.
My wife is from London as well, said 25 to me last night when I asked her that. So I think, absolutely.
300 languages.
Over 300, It's an incredible array. Finally, what is your personal favourite thing about London?
Ooh, my personal favourite thing about London is the parks. I really like the Crystal Palace Park.
Oh, yeah, incredible.
Hampstead Heath. I really like the parks, We've been to Regent's Park Primo, so
Yeah.
if I would be here longer with friends, I would show them around every park, Victoria Park, everything.
Hyde Park, St James's Park. Yeah, you forget how green London is. Right. It's up to you. We do have another section that's randomised cards. We could do a couple of these. It's up to you. If you just want to get on with the rest of the day, though, we can leave it.
We can do that.
We'll do a couple then. These are randomised cards that are any question and every question in the head of what we call Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay.
Yeah, that was voted for on Instagram. So we'll start with this one. How do you like your steak done?
I'm actually vegetarian.
Oh, fantastic.
So I don't like any steak.
At any point did you ever eat meat?
I did, but I never liked steak in my whole life.
There it is.
Never.
No worries. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Have you ever laughed so hard you cried or peed?
I didn't pee actually. I don't know if I ever. I probably cried. Yeah.
Told you these are random.
But yeah.
What is the most disgusting thing you think you've ever eaten?
Molded salad.
Moldy salad.
Yeah, like salad with mold on it.
Oh.
And it was salad that was white. Like a creamy salad. And I couldn't see the mold, and I ate it, and I was like almost throwing up. I remember that.
Yeah, the fact you remember it says that. What is a memory that always makes you smile?
My first holiday, and it was also my second date with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
In Prague, actually.
Really? Fantastic.
Yeah. And one thing, we got our anniversary today. Our second.
She...
No, she's in Africa, actually, at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's doing some university stuff there.
Fantastic. Absolutely. Oh, that's incredible. Okay, what is a horror movie scenario you'd hate to find yourself in?
Horror movie scenario. When I have to eat a lot of steak. That would be really, really weird.
No worries. Okay, we'll do one more. And it is... Alright, perfect. What is your favourite Disney animated movie?
Ooh, we actually talked about that on tour like a few days ago. I really, really, really liked as a kid. I really liked. It's Disney, right? Anastasia.
Anastasia. Okay. Wow, that's the first time anyone's ever said Anastasia. I don't think I've ever seen it.
No, you should.
No.
You should. I mean, it's a little bit creepy, also.
It's quite historic, right? I mean, obviously.
It's also historical.
Yeah.
And the story behind that is also kind of, not so cool. But I really like that one. Yeah, that's been a really cool one. So you should watch it.
Disney-fied though, right? I mean, because ultimately it can be a dark story potentially, but it's put through the Disney filter.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, most Disney films play with heavy themes, death, loss, and they start with like loss.
One of my answer to that is The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and of course talk about a story that's dark,
Exactly. Exclusion, like racism.
Yeah.
Is also in this story combined. So that's interesting. I mean, Disney is not about glitter and princesses and princes. It's about very heavy social and political themes that are very actual nowadays. It's a cool thing to watch.
It is indeed. You know what else is really cool to watch? Future Palace. Cannot wait to see you guys perform tonight. So thank you so much for taking the time to do this.
Thank you for having us and having me, and I would like to see you again and maybe chat about London next time.
Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at gbhbl. Just search for gbhbl and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.